been a long week. I haven't really played much, but I did kind of, as we got to the weekend, it's now Sunday, come up with a few more decks. I'm just going to test them. I should feel okay about NTS Synapse and Synapse Lictor. The reason I play so much Tyranids is just because my collection is basically Tyranids. I don't have a lot else, you know, like I'm lacking a lot else. But I've been playing Grukk, and I've decided that I'll test this in unranked, you know, like the thing that we were doing where it was like 4 or 5 games, it's basically just green horde, like Will of Gork, green horde. That's the whole combo. You know, it's not crazy or anything. It's just pull loads and loads of stuff. It's a little bit like Turvagon, where I'm just like create loads and loads of stuff, have a nice big hand, green horde to put down, you know, a massive board. If things get out of control, Will of Gork, and then green horde again. You know, and that's 2 massive boards they have to deal with. When playing it, I am very, very aware that it's really not Tyranids, and it's great having Tide, but if everything has 2 health, you know, like, there's no way of really boosting that. You know, like, you've got a few ways, but I mean, like, no easy, natural ways of doing it. Like, Hard as Nails has actually been pretty useful. I've played it twice, and I decided, yeah, you know what? We're trying to figure it out as we go along. Why not get a couple of matches in? I suppose you could say we're undefeated. So. All of this is kind of okay. Like Bomb Squig and Scorch Assault are good. Attack Squig. Normally I don't like Attack Squig so early in the match. But I haven't played Face Ripper ever since I really started playing the game in the first place, so yeah, I don't even want to attack until I understand a bit more about what's happening here. Is it Hornhelm's boys? Because we don't play Hornhelm's boys, so I don't know. So he used everything on that. So if we attack Squig here, you've also kind of got to consider making space in your hands, and the fact that by doing this you deck thin a little bit. But I've put myself in a weird position, haven't I? I need to go up to 5 really before I green horde. It's too hard the other way around, so. Oh, there's the Unbridled Carnage. Yeah, so I mean that's 7. So 5 or 7 seem to be our natural spots. I don't really want to use no mucking about. It really sucks here. And this Storm Boy would just get destroyed. So I'm not exactly sure what we do. Bomb Squig? Things are getting just a little bit ridiculous, aren't they? Okay. That's actually an amazing draw, though. It feels like we're just so far behind. This is a problem. Yeah, we really needed Gretchen, I think. We can still do this. And it's not fantastic, but it's not bad.
Ready for fighting, boss?
Moving. I just want to hit you red.
Scrag him? What exactly do I want to scrag? That's the question. It's this, isn't it? Yeah. Because that allows me to do this. Okay. So we had to green horde kind of like before they did. And going into 6 and 7, like we don't have our Will of Gork either. So We've kind of blown everything. And if it gets cleared, we're just screwed. Oh. That was probably good for us. Because we want to keep as many units on the board as possible for Unbridled Carnage. They're not really playing like they're considering Unbridled Carnage. No, see, they even shot this, but that's not quite it, is it? I mean, we'll definitely Makari, so... And now we can probably just Will of Grukk all the way through, if you know what I mean. Like, Orcs don't have a lot of Vanguard here. He's in a weird situation. So we can just, like, face him every single time, over and over and over again. Scorcher Assault. So we've got a little bit of reach, not a massive amount. We've got a nice range for this situation. I think because we green Horde before he did, we ended up in a more dominant position than I realised. But I mean, look at our health totals, right? Like 1 health, 2 health, 1 health. Everything looks so easy to clear, it's ridiculous. I also don't know why you'd put this down first. This down second. I'd just put it down first anyway. It's just good practice. So we really just want to... No mucking about. Wow. I guess they just didn't draw their Green Horde. Or maybe it's not a Green Horde deck. But if you're playing Face Ripper, it's a bit strange if it's not a Green Horde deck. But Scorcher Assault, Will of Grukk, you know, we're going to hit him in the face.
Moving. I just want to hit you red.
We can Scorcher Assault, but it could go very wrong. But we can also try and finish this in style. Oh, well, there you go. I was about to say, Bomb Squig Will of Grukk is also a pretty funny way to finish a match. So this is really loud. I don't know what I put my volume settings at. We'll leave it. It was a good game though. I enjoyed that. We'll give him 5 seconds to get into another match and then we'll play again. Lack of experience, that's always the problem, like when you first build a deck. So that's the third match I've played with this. It kind of feels like they just didn't have their Green Horde. You know, they even have Hornhelm's Boys, which isn't a card that I like. The deck itself, like, I'll just talk about it, you know, throw him off what's out there, right? Because you want to use his ability so much, but also because his ability pulls units out of your deck, you actually don't want that many units, in my opinion. Because it doesn't matter, like, there's no point having 20 units and being like, oh, well, I've got a great chance of drawing a unit. You will draw your units anyway. So really, you just want to, like, fill it out with a lot of stratagems. I've got my basic combo, which is just Will of Grukk, clear everything, and then Green Horde, make an entire board. We seem really susceptible to AoE. I have to say, like, I imagine going into Eldar. I haven't gone into Eldar yet, but like Witchfire or whatever it's called, that's just going to clear everything. Like, it's going to feel really, really bad. And because Orcs don't have a load of, like a massive, massive amount of flank, or like these little pings, you know, everything's RNG. You can't really stop the Spirit Stones either. Like, you've got no real control in that respect. I never expect us to be in front at the start of the game. It's our ability to turn it around. Like, Orcs are the only faction that has like a complete, you know, just Wrath of God, clear everything. So Yeah, so it's just like that Wrath of God effect. It's one of the few things that orcs have that other factions don't. And you know, like one of the few things you could be like, look, this is why orcs are, you know, like competitive, because otherwise they seem to fall a bit behind. Like, it does hurt a lot. Oh man, I actually like Hard as Nails and Storm Boy. I mean, I don't need the Storm. What are we playing? Tyranids. That look like Tyranids. Oh man, because it's Tyranids. Because it's Tyranids, I feel like we can't really give up the board that easily.
Let's get some action,
I really want to use my ability, but I don't quite know how we like really fight for this. Oh man. But if they use their resources, then they won't have anything on board, and that's what we're worried about, is them having something on board. Right now, drawing an extra unit isn't going to help me, is it? So it's this. I could grot as well. Oh. I accidentally did that. I didn't even mean to do it. Oh man, I don't even... I think theoretically we are the aggro, but we're kind of like... We're like, you know, waves. Like, we will be the aggro, and then we'll go into a control phase, and then we'll be the aggro again. I think that's kind of like how our pattern is. Oh, we have the Horde. Does that mean I just give up here? So I can definitely put the Shooter Boy down. Oh, no. I mean, we don't clear everything. Do we really care about the things that are on board? No, I don't think we do. Now that we've got the Green Horde in hand, it's kind of like, you know, okay. If we take this for free, his Mucoloid has to go into this, doesn't it? I mean, I suppose he could boost itself, but I mean, that's pretty pointless for a Mucolid Spore, because it will just self-destruct anyway. So we can't use his ability on anything that's already... the Synapse is kind of what we're worried about, because if Tyranids, like, get too much control... No, I mean, of course, I guess because it's the AI. Otherwise, they would have just hit this, wouldn't they? Destroyed the Storm Boy. I take 1 less damage if we do it that way. Then we've got this 4/4 to deal with. I don't want to commit if I don't have to, and it really does look like we're just fine. Like, we could put some grots down. Do we even want to put some grots down? Like, there's nothing here. I'm quite happy to just suicide and let them make a board. Bomb Squig is also okay. It's not great. Man, I've actually got... This is... I mean, you'll just shoot it anyway. I suppose grots are okay as well. It feels like... I mean, because of our carnage, this feels like a waste. But Bomb Squig is also kind of an issue, isn't it? This isn't perfect. I kind of want to keep the Tide because it's so good into carnage. Oh. Oh, man. The AI is such an idiot. It's kind of hard, really, to know what to make of it. Does he get the healing afterwards? Oh, crap. I didn't know that. That's good to know, I suppose. I've never seen the interaction before. So, Green Horde Scragum would work here. I mean, what we want is the Shooter Boy. That's the important thing, right? Oh crap, if we do it... Oh man, I'm so dumb. Okay.
Yes, boss.
I screwed that up for myself, didn't I? Yeah, oh man, I was looking at Scragum in my hand and somehow my maths just came out really, really weird there. It wasn't worth it, was it? They've actually helped us by doing that, I think. Yeah, we're not getting great use out of our hard as nails. But really, what are we supposed to do? I mean, come on. Weesh. I can't believe it's Grot here, because that just makes the Ravenous Hunger even stronger. It doesn't actually help us with anything. So it must be hard as nails, right? There's nothing... Yeah, that is correct. I suppose we could have done double Grot hard as nails, but I'm kind of expecting us to have to do this in multiple waves, like over and over and over again. That kind of works. Right, so we're doing it like this. I shouldn't have attacked with my leader first, should I? Yeah, that was a mistake. How do you want to do this then? Scrag... I mean... This is a pretty good trade, isn't it? I could try and melee this, but that's a 50-50. It's not worth it, is it? You have to do this. Oh man, that really sucks actually. Yeah, if I was going to do that, I should have just done it from the beginning. Oh, that's actually so stupid, isn't it? I should have just done that from the beginning if I was going to do it. I'm also not 100% comfortable about this Storm Boy. It feels like we're just throwing it out here. He could have dealt with it easily. It doesn't really do anything. Oh, Makari. Okay.
Ready for fighting, boss?
Right, we got it. Wow, that was neat. Oh, yeah, that match felt so uncomfortable though. Really kind of weird. Where are the units in our hand, you know? Where's that second... I mean... Second draw ever. Oh. There's a lot of people playing unranked today. Is ranked and unranked put together? I feel like proper Killy and Gretchen mob actually do a lot, but no mucking about. I like that in the late game. Proper Killy can kind of keep us in, otherwise. Only adults play. Okay. Respect.
We will not fail. We are Ultramarines.
Man, are we the aggro? With Face Ripper, it feels like you're never the aggro really, because you're control, but because of the deck, it's hard to tell. Wow. He didn't really do anything there, did he? He didn't even attack us. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Should have just used my ability again. Is this really doing a lot for us? It allows us to ping this off, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bit tempo. It's not amazing. If we could have put the bomb squig behind it, maybe that would have been more interesting. Uriel's ability isn't great here either. But then again, our hand is pretty trashy. We need to use our ability to thin our deck to increase the chance that we get Green Horde. We've already got the Will of Grukk, so he also needs to have like multiple ways of multiple waves, I suppose you could say.
The harder they fall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It does look like proper killy, doesn't it? But I just need more, you know, like. Oh man, I feel like we're giving up too much tempo if we do this. I feel like it's not the correct answer. Whereas proper killy gives us something on the board, and then we can put a Gretchen. A Grot even. But then our hand goes back to being trash. That's the problem. I don't know what the answer is. Oh, it's this.
Fighting, boss.
Oh my god. This card is just so ridiculous. Makari is genuinely just so dumb. It is absurd. Okay, so we've got our tempo, kind of. And proper killy is now, you know, amazing. So. Oh, Makari is just so good. You know, all my fears just washed away. Almost instantly. I think every Orc player must love this card. Oh, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? That is ridiculous. Didn't even want to use his ability. So he's trying to fight for tempo, basically.
First one to enter battle, last one to leave.
If this is our proper killy, then this is dumb. But this is because we, it's because we drew it. Okay, I was kind of like, how on earth has that happened? But you know. Want him again? Yes. Our hand isn't so trash. Like a green... Oh no, it's still pretty trash. He's holding on to his Storm Ravens as well, I think. Like we're trying to push him to use his Storm Ravens. And he's trying to pressure us not to. Yep. Scorcher Assault is pretty good here. Yeah, we take those. And we take that. We just kind of go down the line, right? Oh man. I mean, I really want him to come back. That's the problem. But we can't give up too much tempo, so this is kind of a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, it's only a ping of damage. Oh, but I don't feel great about going even with Ultramarines into the late game. There are some cards in his hand. Like, I'm not very good at checking, see if they're like swapping their cards around. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay. Grot, grot, grot. Try and force the... Oh, I really want a red wall, though. I'm not sure if this is the right time.
Yes, boss.
But because of Makari, you know, like even a Grot is threatening some sort of tempo. And as soon as we get desperate, we can Will of Gork anyway, so... So he's saying he doesn't have the cards in hand right now. He's looking for Storm Raven. So he's literally telling us that he doesn't have Storm, or he didn't have Storm Raven in hand. Otherwise he'd have used it.
Single soul left behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pelixis is down. Wow. Do we actually hard as nails here? Is that what we do? Yeah, we could put an incredible amount of pressure on him. Do we just want to do that? Oh, it'd have to be like double hard as nails. That's kind of a waste, isn't it? That doesn't make sense.
Moving. I just want to hit your heads.
It's also kind of weird because, of course, I don't get the attack like this. But it's just so much pressure, you know? At this point, if he's got the tools, he has to use them. Like, we're really putting some major pressure on now. What? I mean, that must count as a win for us, right? I suppose he did get rid of everything, so... Yeah, we need to reload, don't we? That's not bad. Proper killie? How do I get rid of the bike? I don't get rid of the bike. Is it that simple? I don't get rid of the bike. Oh man, I don't actually want to die. But I feel like I don't really want to put anything down either. Because of Will of Grukk. This is a strange one. This is definitely like an odd one. I'm not sure what to make of it.
One strike is all I need.
That doesn't affect anything when the bike attacks us.
Death won't get me without a fight.
And I probably want the bomb squig. It'd force him to attack. Oh, no, that's also quite good. So I imagine he saved his Vanguard for this. He was expecting a Will of Grukk, so now we're going to see the Vanguard coming out. And I think at that point we lose, don't we? This Storm Boy might have been a mistake as well. He's really not achieving much, is it? Yeah, bomb squig was the correct answer, I think.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the Vanguard. Yeah.
For courage and honor.
Oh, mate. That was way too late.
Closer than I would have liked.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely closer.
Daka is dead, Killy.
I also would have liked it to be a bit better. Oh, that sucks. I really thought we had that. I really did. But we have most definitely lost. We need a lucky ping here. No. Oh. We actually should have put the bomb squig on the end. That was a mistake. He could accidentally kill us just by destroying the bomb squig, which deals further damage to us. Man, that sucks. Death from above.
You're not ready to take on a foe like me.
Where's the death from above?
Battle, brothers! For Gilliman!
What the hell is going on here? Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just confused.
Enemies in range.
Yeah, what have you just done? Oh well. Okay.
He's dead, killer.
Good game. I thought we lost that. You could feel the Vanguard coming out, right? Like, he actually had like a really good plan there. Where it was like, okay, well, I'll get the Will of Grukk out and then I'll put the Vanguard down afterwards. And, you know, like, we reloaded. But, we'll give him 5 seconds. Anyway, yeah, if we hadn't been able to reload with Face Ripper, I think it's just over. Like, if that was Zagstruck or Gazgirl, there's just no chance, is there? But our hand was still quite full. Storm Raven, you know, you still worry about these things. We didn't see this. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, of course we won it, but thinking he probably didn't draw what he needed. Where was the other Vanguard as well? Like, he did bring out some Vanguard, but it could have been a lot worse for us. As it is, he kind of threw it down and then didn't have a lot to do. One more game. Yeah, Bliss is crazy. Like, you can clearly see that it's like not super strong, but this is kind of workable. Like, this deck isn't that bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. Technically, we have a 100% win rate with it, with an incredible 4-game set of data, so yeah, we'll do one more. I enjoy playing it as well. It's just I don't have a lot of experience with orcs, and it doesn't feel great. Like, when I play ironically, we don't actually want all of these things in our hand straight away. We want Green Horde. I think we have to keep Makari, don't we? Because we can just like pull other stuff. It's okay.
Let's get some action, boys!
They have a Eldari PvP though, so this is someone who plays Eldar quite a lot, or just thinks Galen's pretty. But if they think Galen's pretty and they pick Tervagon, that's probably being rude, isn't it? I mean, Makari is always the play, isn't it? He just forces something. Yeah, I really like that. What would be the play if we do this? We have like a nice tempo play with the Gretchen Tower, the Grotz, and Makari. Like, if we can get a good hard as nails, it's just tough. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of value coming out. It's really going to suck. And we really don't want to use that either. So we could... Man, I really don't want to scrag him on Makari. That just sounds so bad.
Ready for fighting, boss?
Gretchen Tower might have dispersed. Like, otherwise, yeah. Like, it's going to go on Makari or me, so... That's not great. Yeah, we could find a great spot for our shooter boy as well. But I don't think there's any real way of doing that. That was kind of an odd venom thrope, though. Yeah, so you don't attack. Got it. Yeah, that's actually a very weird venom throat. There doesn't seem to be any point doing that. So how do you want to do this? This. Oh. That still feels wrong to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. We've got a bunch of targets, so the Spore has good odds of like hitting something non-consequential here. Just about everything's non-consequential, to be honest. I'm not even sure if we want it to hit face or we want it to hit a Grukk. Okay, so they think they're the aggro here, clearly. I think we don't really have a problem with that, do we? Yeah, do we actually want to do anything else? It doesn't feel like a great proper killie, that's the thing. Yeah, it feels like it really sucks, doesn't it, actually? Let's just do it like this. Oh. So we now setting up for the shooter. Yeah. We'll try and set up for the shooter. We've got a massive health deficit, but Tyranids haven't taken the board yet, and it's really about the board with them most of the time. Like, unless they suddenly bring out a Lictor, in which case we're in a lot of trouble. So they're going to make a massive Termagant. Don't we actually like that, though? Aren't we actually happy with that? Okay. This is pretty scary. Even with the Gretchen mob and the hard as nails, this is pretty scary. And we don't have... what we need is stop mucking about. But we're going to have to Gretchen mob hard as nails instead, which is really going to suck. Yeah. Okay, is this the turn? No, man, because we can't hard as nails if we do this. We have to do this, right? And then it's... I mean, even this is actually a big deal, isn't it?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Wow, are we really the only ones that can attack right now? So we're betting on the fact that we have so much Vanguard that they can't do anything about it. And we have 8, 12... Yeah. We're betting everything on the fact that they won't have any way of getting for our free 4 health Vanguards here. They've got to get free 12 health of Vanguard before they can get to us. And we're going to have a lot of pings coming too. Okay. They're just trying to get to us. So they're literally just trying to get through our Vanguard. So we are about to destroy them, right? Is this correct? It's definitely this. And then it is... Oh, man. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. This is why I'm the best. Oh, I scare even myself. Oh, I scare even myself. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. Oh, I just terrify myself. Do we play this in ranked? What? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel like we should be winning these matches, but we played a lot of human matches there. Every single time we win, it feels cheeky. You get a little bit of a high from it. You know, like you definitely feel like you're the underdog. When you're pulling out these wins, it feels ridiculous. We still need to see Eldar though. You know, like we still haven't really seen a deck. Chaos as well. Like, we really haven't seen a deck that's going to have like the Spawndoms or the Traitor's Hate or all that rubbish that Eldar have, like Witchfire and that. You know, like all the AoE, all the flanks. Chaos could be really, really difficult. Can you imagine going into World Claimer with this? He's just going to be AoEing, clearing stuff up real quick. But I mean, it works. It works. Like, that was a really good test. I really, really enjoyed it too. I don't know exactly why it's working, but this combo seems to be working.